Hello YouTube, it is the Poet S.P. Howarth back in London after spending some glorious days down at my holiday home on the south coast of Dorset on the Isle of Purbeck. Beautiful few days down in Purbeck, had a great time. Now Purbeck, like much of the south coast, has a fine and proud history of the crime of smuggling. Smuggling, by the way, is a category of criminal activity, minus perhaps people smuggling, that I have always had a degree of affection and sympathy for. And indeed, the inhabitants of the Isle of Purbeck aren't at all ashamed of their smuggling past. In fact, you know, if you have a couple of ancestors who were smugglers, it's seen as no bad thing. Possibly even there's a slight inverse snobbery about such things. Now these smugglers are often referred to as gentlemen of the night. And there's this poem I'm going to read you today, A Smuggler's Song by Rudyard Kipling, the famous line in which is, "Watch the wall, my darling, while the gentlemen go by." This is a terrific poem by Kipling. I really like it. I think it's wonderful how it generates this rather creepy atmosphere, and the way the narrator is sort of a man talking to a child. There's this sort of power discrepancy there, and the poem is, there's sort of a note of paternal kind of caring to it, but it's underneath there's a kind of veiled threat. I think that gives it a really nice creepy atmosphere, as well as the sort of opening lines that set the scene of this child waking up after dark, hearing horses and things outside the cottage. It's a great little poem. Let me go ahead and read it for you. A Smuggler's Song by Rudyard Kipling. Now, oh, by the way, slight note, I am going to try and do this in a bit of a noir Wurzel Gummidge pirate accent. I'm probably going to do it really badly, and I just know someone's going to put in the comments, "Your West Country accent is really shit, SP." Look, I know it's shit, so don't bother, okay? So, here we go. If you wake at midnight and hear a horse's feet, don't go drawing back the blind or looking down the street. Them as ask no questions isn't told a lie. Watch the wall, my darling, while the gentlemen go by. 25 ponies trotting through the dark, brandy for the parson, baccy for the clerk, laces for a lady, letters for a spy. Watch the wall, my darling, while the gentlemen go by. Running round the woodlump, if you chance to find little barrels roped and tarred, all full of brandy wine, don't you shout to come and look, nor use 'em for your play. Put the brishwood back again, they'll be gone next day. If you see a stable door settin' open wide, if you see a tired horse that's lying down inside, if your mother mends a coat that's cut about and tore, if the lining's wet and warm, don't you ask no more. If you meet King George's men dressed in blue and red, you be careful what you say and mindful what is said. If they call you pretty maid and chuck you neath the chin, don't you tell where no one is, nor yet where no one's been. Knocks and footsteps round the house, whistles after dark. You've no call for running out till the house dogs bark. Trustees here and pinchers here, and see how dumb they lie. They don't fret to follow when the gentlemen go by. If you do as you've been told, likely there's a chance you'll be give a dainty dole all the way from France, with a cap of Valenciennes and a velvet hood, a present for the gentleman along a being good. 25 ponies trotting through the dark, brandy for the parson, baccy for the clerk. Them as asks no questions isn't told a lie. Watch the wall, my darling, while the gentlemen go by.